Sick of paying $9 for a pint of premium gelato that is mostly air? Or maybe you bought a cheap machine that just left you with a soupy mess. I get it, and I know how confusing the marketing jargon can be. I dug through the motor specs, the freezing technologies, and thousands of user experiences to find the ultimate frozen dessert machines for your kitchen right now. Here is the honest verdict on what is actually worth your money. We are covering everything from massive party buckets to high-end Italian compressors. And look, number one has completely taken over the internet lately. When you see exactly how it processes a frozen block into pure perfection, it makes total sense.
Before you hit buy, here are 3 quick things you need to know. First, do not fall into the pre-freeze trap unless you plan ahead. About 80% of budget machines require you to freeze the bowl for a full 24 hours before you can even start. Second, spec sheets hide the overrun, which is the industry term for how much air gets whipped into your dessert. High-end machines typically keep overrun below 20%, giving you that incredibly dense, premium gelato texture instead of cheap, airy fluff. Finally, match the tech to your life. If you want a fresh batch ready in 30 minutes on a random Tuesday, you need a built-in compressor. Trust me on this one, it saves so much headache. Also, always take advantage of that 30-day return window if the motor sounds like a jet engine on day 1. Honestly, real talk, noise is the number 1 reason people return these. All right, now that you know what to look for, let us start with number 5.
Quick heads up, the links in the description are affiliate links. Doesn't cost you anything extra, but it helps support the channel.
Kicking things off at number 5, the Nostalgia Electric is the absolute best choice if you are looking for massive family-sized batches on a budget. Let us look at the specs. It boasts a massive 6-quart capacity. The exterior features a classic vintage wooden bucket design. It runs on a powerful electric motor that locks securely right into place. Here is the deal. Hosting a summer barbecue usually means running out of dessert way too fast, leaving half your guests empty-handed. This beast solves that exact problem by churning out enough creamy soft serve for the entire neighborhood in just about 25 minutes. Honestly, there's just something magical about hearing that ice crunching and watching a giant vat of homemade vanilla come to life. I know some folks use this for church socials and it performs flawlessly. I've seen parents rave online about how this machine completely steals the show at kids' birthday parties. As for the pros, the sheer volume you get for around $85 is unbeatable, and the attached carrying handle makes it super easy to lug over to a neighbor's house. The one minor downside is the old school process. You do have to manually layer ice and rock salt around the inner canister, which can get a little messy on your countertop. If you don't mind a bit of cleanup, check the link down in the description to grab yours for the next big party. Moving right along to number 4. If you need something that handles continuous back-to-back batches without the wait, you've got to check out the Whynter Upright Automatic. Let us hit the core specs. It features a heavy-duty built-in fast-freezing compressor. The removable stainless steel bowl holds 2.1 quarts of mixture. The front panel includes an intuitive digital LCD timer display. The biggest headache with standard machines is suddenly craving dessert, only to realize you have to wait a full 24 hours for the bowl to freeze. The Whynter completely bypasses that frustration with its self-cooling technology. You can literally pour your room temperature mix right in, press a button, and eat rich gelato 30 minutes later. Pulling out the churn plate and seeing that thick, professional-grade sorbet clinging to it is incredibly satisfying. You are getting commercial-level convenience right in your own kitchen. One user who runs a small weekend catering gig mentioned this thing survived 2 days of non-stop churning without breaking a sweat. For the pros, the upright space-saving design is fantastic because it won't hog your whole kitchen counter. Plus, it has an extended cooling function to keep your treat from melting if you step away. The only real drawback is the price tag, sitting around $330, which is definitely a jump up from entry-level gear. But if you value your time, it's worth every penny. If you want that instant gratification, hit the link below the video to see the current price. And coming in at number 3, this is where the value gets insane. The Cuisinart double insulated model delivers the absolute best bang for your buck for everyday home use. Here are the core specs. It relies on a double insulated freezer bowl system. The transparent lid features a large, wide-mouth ingredient spout. It yields exactly 1.5 quarts per batch. Most cheap dessert makers have weak motors that struggle to turn, leaving you with icy, grainy textures. Cuisinart fixes this with a heavy-duty mixing paddle that easily whips up perfectly smooth frozen yogurt in under 20 minutes. Real talk, dropping mini chocolate chips through that top spout and watching the paddle seamlessly fold them into the creamy base is pure joy. It is a staple appliance for a reason. With an impressive 4.6-star rating from tens of thousands of buyers, the community clearly loves this thing. The main pros are its dead simple one-switch operation and the super affordable price point sitting right around $60. You really cannot beat that for a reliable appliance. The one catch is that you absolutely must pre-freeze the bowl perfectly flat on a level shelf in your freezer. If it sits on an angle overnight, the internal cooling liquid freezes unevenly and the paddle will scrape against the sides, ruining your batch. Just clear some space and you are good to go. Go click the link in the description to grab this budget king. By the way, all the links for these machines are down in the description below so you can check them out easily. Just missing the top spot at number 2 is the Lello Muso Lucino. If you want premium, commercial-grade performance without compromise, this Italian masterpiece is strictly for you. Here are the core specs. The entire housing, bowl, and paddle are forged from durable stainless steel. It packs a robust 100-watt self-contained cooling system. It features a straightforward mechanical timer dial on the front. Plastic components in standard kitchen appliances constantly flex, warp, and even break under the heavy strain of dense mixtures. This machine eliminates that issue entirely with a solid steel paddle that powers through the thickest artisan gelato without bending a single millimeter. Honestly, the smooth, quiet hum of that Italian motor makes you feel like you have a professional gelateria sitting right on your kitchen counter. The chilling consistency is absolutely unmatched by anything else on the market. People who finally upgrade to this model always say in the forums that they wish they had not wasted money on plastic toys first. The two biggest pros are the incredible build quality that will literally last a lifetime, and the integrated bowl design. Because the bowl is built directly into the compressor, it transfers the cold much faster than removable options. The negative, it weighs a massive 38 pounds. It is extremely heavy for overhead lifting, so once you find a spot for it on your counter, it is probably staying there permanently. Check the link below the video to invest in the last frozen dessert machine you will ever need to buy. And finally, taking the crown at number 1, the Ninja CREAMi Deluxe is the ultimate no-brainer choice for anyone who wants total ingredient control and viral-worthy customized treats. Let us look at the impressive specs. It uses advanced dual-drive motors that push downward with intense pressure. It comes loaded with 4 24-ounce extra-large storage tubs. The digital panel features 11 distinct automated programs, including new settings for slushy and Italian ice. Here is the brilliant part. Traditional churning machines simply cannot handle low-sugar, dairy-free, or heavy protein powder bases because those liquids freeze into solid blocks of ice. Ninja solves this completely with their CREAMify technology, physically shaving and micro-blending those solid blocks into rich, creamy perfection. Opening the lid and seeing your everyday healthy protein shake magically transformed into thick, scoopable dessert is an absolute mind-blowing moment. Whether you are doing keto, vegan, or just pure decadent chocolate, this handles it all seamlessly. Boasting a massive 4.7-star rating and dominating social media feeds everywhere, the hype is absolutely real. The biggest pros are the unmatched versatility to make almost any frozen texture imaginable, and the genius dual processing feature. You can literally mix cookie dough into the top half and leave the bottom half plain. The only downside is the noise level. Because it's grinding through solid ice, it's incredibly loud during that 2-minute cycle, sounding almost like a heavy-duty blender. But for the results, it is a small price to pay. Hit the link below to get the machine everyone is talking about. So no more overpaying for disappointing store-bought pints. If you want the best bang for your buck, grab the Cuisinart at number 3. But for pure modern performance and endless healthy options, the Ninja CREAMi at number 1 is truly unmatched. Check all the links below to find the exact prices today. Drop a comment on which one you were picking, and do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more tech reviews. See ya!